you need to go to Gold Cup. Goldcup.im. I believe everybody can see my screen. Goldcup.im. Once you go there, you log in. Open now, guys. It's going to open the way mine just opened. You would have this screen. You have your Gold Cup right here. Okay, guys. Thank you for meeting me. I really don't know what happened. I think my network messed up over there. So let me just share again. All right. So like I was saying, I'm going to go to the strategy tab right there. You can see the first thing we have here is MA Cross. All right, MA Cross. You click on it and it loads on the scanner. All right, let me switch this somewhere below. All right, to one rather. All right, guys, can everybody see my screen now? I believe everybody can see my screen. Let's hold on. My browser is refreshing. My browser is refreshing. All right, thank you guys for responding. Okay, so while my browser is responding, all right, let me quickly go into the slide for the MA cross source. Okay, the MA cross source is basically a strategy by Delano, one of our international educators, um, young trader, all right? What the strategy uses four indicators, basically, all right? I will be showing you guys how to use the indicators very soon. Okay. What you need to know about the MA cross confirmation is this, all right? You are using the EMA 50 and the MA4, all right? The EMA 50 and the MA4, okay? For you to place a bar with this
Let's bear with him in a bit. I'm sure he'll be back online. Let's just with him a bit.
I'm back. I really don't know what's happening with. All right. So for you to sell with this strategy, you need a flat top, just like you saw in the Ozier strategy when our leader was explaining it to you guys. For you to sell, you need a flat top. For you to buy, you need a flat bottom. Okay. And then the next thing, the next confirmation with this strategy is we make use of the MACD and a DMI. DMI is short form for directional movement. All right. You guys should hold on. I would explain all of these things, all right? And I would show you how we add them on the Gold Cup tool, okay? I will show you how we add them on the Gold Cup tool. You missed all I've said before. I haven't really said much, all right? I'm just starting. So let's get into the game, okay? Let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. All right, so let me go back to my Gold Cup app, all right? So here it is, guys. Here it is, okay? The number one thing you want to do is you want to add your indicators, okay? You want to add your indicators. Just like the Harmonic scanner, you can add your indicators and save them, all right? If you see here, I have my own already saved right here, all right? But I'm not going to put this. I will start from the scratch so that everybody can see how it is done, okay? So this right here is your indicator icon on the Gold Cup. I believe everybody can see it. A lot of messages on the chat box. Share your screen. I'm sharing my screen.
Joshua, please ignore the messages and continue, please.
I'm sharing my screen.
Ignore the messages and continue. We won't finish today, please.
Okay, ma'am. But can you see my screen?
Can you hear him? Can you see him? So that because you guys will be distracting with too much information. Let's focus.
Correct. You can see my screen. Okay, okay. So I will just go on, okay? Since some people can see my screen. If you can't see my screen, please kindly log out and log in again. All right, so let me just go on. So that is where the indicator is. So you click on that icon, all right? The first indicator you want to add is the MACD, all right? MACD. You want to add it twice, all right? So you click on it once and you click on it the second time, all right? It appears like that. Then the second one is the DMI, guys. Like I said, it's the short form for directional movement. You click on it once also, all right? Once you do that, you close, all right? You close it. Now, I would be switching from the two tabs so that you can see the settings, all right? And you can also take screenshot if you have to. As a matter of fact, you need to take screenshot, okay? So the indicator settings for the first MACD, guys, this is it, all right? It is 12, 18, and 1. For your input is 12, 18, and 1. So let me switch back and do that, all right? This is how you make that setting, guys. You click on your setting here, you change it to 12, 18, and then 1. All right, 1. Then the style, let me switch back again. Your style, your Instagram is red, your signal line is red, all right? And you scale right. All these confirmations are very important, guys. Your signal line is red already. I want to make it bolder, all right? So you can switch this thing front and back to make it bolder and thicker. So I'm switching my front. My signal line also is red. Uncheck your MACD, all right? Uncheck your MACD, and then you click on OK, all right? Then we go to the second MACD, guys. Let's go back to our document, all right? I believe everyone is following. For our second MACD, we can see right here, the input is 5, the 5, 10, and 1. All right, 5, 10, and 1. It's very important, guys. So we come to the second MACD, and then you change it from the input, change it to 5, change it to 10, and then you change this to 1. All right, for your style. All right, let's go back again. I know all of these things, often, but I want you guys to see it, and I want you guys to take screenshots, all right, if you need to. All right, so for your style, your Instagram is black, your signal line is green. All right, and then you check your price line. It's very important. I'll show you guys. You check your price line. Don't forget, for the first MACD, uncheck the MACD, which we already did. But for the second one, you need to check your price line. All right. The Instagram is black and the signal line is green. So let's go back to the Gold Cup and we do that. So like I said, the Instagram is black. You want to make it visible and change it to black. And your signal line, guys, remember it is green. You want to make it visible also. All right, you can uncheck your MACD. Don't forget the Instagram, you check the price line, guys. The price line right here. Let me bring out my annotation. All right, so this is your price line right here. Make sure you check it. Check that box right there. All right, it is very, very important. Very important. So once you check that, you click on, don't forget, you need to scale it to left. All right, scale it to left. Then you click on OK. All right, once you do this, guys, the next thing you have to do is you drag the second MACD into the first MACD. All right, I will take that again. You drag the second MACD, the one with the green, you drag it into the first MACD, the one with the red. All right, so for you to do that, you come and click on the green. Make sure you click on it like this, then you hold it and drag it into the second, like that. All right. Once you drag, once you drag it, the two becomes one. All right. It's very important. So I'll go into the last indicator that we have here, which is the DMI. All right. You click on the format also. Like I said before, I know everything offhand, but let me just show you guys what you need to do. With the DMI, all right, your input is 5 for the length and ADX is 1. 5 for the length and ADX is 1. Like I said before, I recommend you guys take a screenshot, all right, in case you want to do it by yourself, all right. So like I said, our DMI is I think 5 and our ADX is 1. I hope I'm correct. Yeah, correct. So our style is black, blue, and oh, this is supposed to be red, guys. This is supposed to be red, all right? Black, blue, and red, all right? But it just means the same thing. So let me go to the star. For your star, the +1 is blue, all right? You want to make it thicker also, guys. You want to make it very thick. This one right here is the red. You want to make it visible and make it very thick. And your ADX is the black. Guys, your ADX is your momentum, all right? It is very, very important. It is your momentum, so make sure you make it thicker, all right? Don't forget the input is 5 and 1, and the star for your plus, which is your buying, is blue. For your minus, which is your selling, is red. And for your momentum, which is the ADX, is black, all right? And then you say okay. All right, once you do that, you have all your indicators set. And then the last thing is to change your candle from the regular candle to Akinci candle. And how do you do that? You come straight here. You come to this icon beside your indicator icon. All right, that icon right there is the candle icon. So what do? You click on it, and then it shows you, and you switch it to Akinci candle. Once you do that, everything resets, all right? You now have your Akinci candle, all right? So for you to be safe, just like the Harmonic scanner, you need to save this strategy, okay? You need to save the strategy, all right? You come to the save icon right here. You can see that on my right, where I am lighting right now, that is the save icon. You come there and then you click on it, and then it pops up this box for you, and then you put it there, MA cross strategy. All right, MA cross strategy. Once you do that, you save it. So for any reason, if the scanner refreshes itself, you can go back to what you've saved. Just click on the little arrow, and it would show you load chart layout. And then you can see the one I just saved now. This is the old one. This is the one I just saved now. And then you load it, and then that is that for how to put your indicators on your chart, all right? That is how to put the indicators on your chart. The MACD and the DMI and the Akinci candle. Once you've done that, you are good to go, guys. You are good to go to take your trade. You are good to go to take your trade. So let me go over the confirmations and how you can use this strategy properly. All right, how you can use this strategy properly. All right, so let me make all of this good for you guys to see. Okay, great. All right, so I would scan now for any of the currencies, and I will show you guys how we use it. Okay. So good. I'll go to the confirmations. Your first confirmation, guys, is for a buy, the MA cross the way up. All right, you look for your MA crossing the way up. For a sell, you look for the MA crossing the way down. And if we look at the chart we have here, right here at this point, guys, we have our MA crossing the way up, the way down, right here. We have it crossing the way down at that point right there. All right, just like our leader did with the OZA strategy, you come and pick your vertical line, guys, and then you put it at the point where it is crossing. All right, so I'll make this red and I'll make it a little bit thicker so that you guys can see it better. All right, once you do that, guys, you want to make sure you do it for both the MACD and the DMI. All right, so I'm putting it on the MACD right now, and then I'm doing it for the DMI also. All right, so that way you've aligned your confirmations. All right, so the confirmation one for a sell, you want to see the MA line crosses downwards. All right, and at this point we have the blue and the black crossing, and the black is facing down. All right, that is the important thing. All right, if they are crossing and no one is facing down or up, you are not meant to do anything. Your number one confirmation is, are they crossing downwards or upwards? All right, and right here on this trade that we're looking at, it is crossing that, downwards, okay? And then we go into the number two confirmation. The number two confirmation, guys, is Akinci candle should be a flat top for a sell, and it should be a flat bottom for a buy, okay? Now, guys, if you look closely, the candle at which they cross is not a flat top and is not a flat bottom. You are not going to do anything, all right? You are waiting for a flat top candle. You are waiting for a flat top candle, all right? While you're waiting for the flat top candle, you can go ahead to check for your other confirmations, all right? So your number three confirmation is the green and the red line should be floating above the zero for the buy. The green and the red line should be floating above the zero for the sell. Guys, this is your MACD, all right? The green and the red should float above the zero for a buy. The green and the red should float below the zero for a sell. So let me show you guys what that means, all right? If we look closely at our MACD right here, let me bring out this line so you guys can see better. All right, this is our MACD right here, all right? If you look at it, the red and the green, they are above our zero line, all right? They are above our zero line. You see this line, this broken line right here is your zero line, all right? I believe everybody can see it. That is your zero line. So for you to take a sell, you want this red and this green to be below, which means there should be somewhere around here. So if your red and your green is somewhere above your zero line, you are not doing anything, all right? You are not doing anything, all right? So let's go into our third confirmation. So right now on this trade, our confirmation one is not done. Our confirmation two is not done also, all right? So let's quickly go and check for our confirmation three, okay? Confirmation three is you want the black and the red line to be facing up for a sell on your DMI. Your DMI is the last indicator on the chart. You want your black and your red line to be facing up for a sell, and for a buy, guys, you want your black and your blue to be facing up. So let me show you guys on the chart right now. You can see this, guys. Your black is facing up, right? And your red is facing up. So on your DMI, your confirmation is good, but on your MACD, it's not yet good. And on your charts, you don't have an Akinci candle yet, all right? So you just wait, okay? Guys, if you check this, second candle, the second candle right here is an Akinci candle. And when you move it forward also, guys, you can see that all the confirmations start to align, all right? Now we have an Aiki candle right here. Now we have our MACD and our red MACD and our green MACD coming below that price line, all right? And then we still have our black line facing up and our red line facing up, all right? The moment you see your Aiki candle good and you see your MACD and your, you see your red and your green line facing downward below your your zero line, guys, and you still have your black line. Your black line in the DMI is the momentum line, all right? You always want the black line to be facing up, okay? If the black line is facing down, momentum is not ready yet. Momentum is not good yet. You want the black line to be facing up with the red line, all right? That means momentum is ready, okay? So guys, for this trade right now, you would not enter this trade until the third candle. Why? Because that is when your MACD is now below the price line and you still have all your confirmations good. Okay, so let's look at it together, guys. All right, right here you still have your Aiki candle. Your MACD, the green is now below the price line and the red is also touching the price line. You still have your black line on your DMI facing up, your red line facing up, all right? Right now, you take your sell in the market, okay? So let me now show you guys how to take your sell in the market. So from the third candle, guys, you take your sell from this third candle right here. You take your sell, okay? You take your sell and then your take profit and your stop loss. For the MA cross strategy, it is very simple. Guys, don't forget, this is not my strategy. This is one of our international educator strategy. Like I said, Delano, one of the youngest educators in the company, this is the strategy. And what it does is a 40 to 50 pips take profit, all right? But like our leader rightly said at the beginning of this training, your priority in every trade is to be saved, okay? Your priority is to be saved, all right? So what I do personally with this strategy is I take a 30 pips take profit. I take a 30 pips take profit and I'm done on the trade, okay? So from the point of entry, guys, if you are to take 30 pips, you would come out on the third candle, right? You come out on the third candle, all right? So let me just show you guys in a very simple way. So this is what it would normally do. So this would be your entry in the trade, which is the green line. The green line is your entry, and your take profit, which is 30 pips right there, will be your blue line. Okay, your blue. And stop loss for this strategy is 30 pips, guys. All right, 30 pips. So if I take 30 pips would be somewhere right there. So 30 pips is here, right there, and your stop loss is red, okay? So your entry is on the third candle. Why are we entering on the third candle? Why did we not enter at the candle where they cross? The reason is because your MACD is not okay, and the reason is because we don't have an Aiki candle right there. We don't have a flat top candle for the sell. We don't have it, all right? And then your MACD is not also okay, okay? You want to have your 4/4 confirmation before you enter the trade, all right? Your number one confirmation, guys, let me go back to the slide. Your number one confirmation is that you want the MA to be crossing down, all right? Right here for the sell, that's your number one confirmation. Number two confirmation is you want to see a flat top, all right? You want to see a flat top for the sell, which is your number two. Number three confirmation, guys, is you want to see the green line and the red line floating below the zero for a sell, below the zero for a sell. And then your final confirmation, guys, you want to see the black and the red line in your DMI facing above, all right? These confirmations are very, very simple, guys. Red and the green line below, red and the green line facing up on your MACD, red and the green line facing down on your, red and the green line, red and the black line facing down for your DMI, green and the red line coming below for your MACD, and then you want to see your Aiki candle, and you want to see your MA crossing down, okay? So let me go over that confirmation again. Right here, we have our MA crossing, but we cannot take the trade because there is no Aiki candle, right? And then your MACD is not yet below the 0 line, okay? Even though we have our DMI okay, our DMI was okay at that point, but we could not enter the trade. Why? All right, our DMI was okay at this point, guys. Let me bring out my annotations. Okay, so right here, our DMI was okay, but our MACD was not okay. And then our candle was not Akinashid. So we had only 2/4 confirmations, guys. When you have 2/4 confirmations, what you need to do is wait for the rest confirmations to come, okay? Wait for the rest confirmations to come, okay? And then if you look at it, when the next candle opened, we had an Aiki candle, all right? We had an Aiki candle. Right there now, we have 3/4 confirmations, all right? You are still not doing anything, guys. You are still not doing anything. You want to have 4/4 confirmation before you go into your trade, all right? So you waited about 2 hours for your final confirmation to happen, which is your MACD going below, all right? Your MACD going below, all right? And when the MACD happened, you guys, you need to check also, right? Is this still an Aiki candle? Yes. Is the MACD below? Yes. Is your black and your red, are they facing up? Yes, okay? So right there, guys, you now have a 4/4 confirmation, all right? When you have a 4/4 confirmation, that gives you more confidence to go into the trade. That gives you more mind to go into the trade, all right? So that means you now have all of the confirmations, and then you take your shot, right? You take your shot, 30 pips take profit, and then you take your 30 pips stop loss, right? Like I said before, guys, the owner of the strategy does a 50 pips, 50 to 40 pips take profit, right? But for me, I like to be safe in the market. And like what our leader rightfully said, all right, the most important thing is for you to be safe, okay? Take your 30 pips take profit. If you even want, you can take a 20 pips take profit, right? Because the most important thing for you is to be safe. So you can take a 20 pips take profit, and then you can start trailing the market, all right? Because if we look at it together, guys, from where you entered, all right, this market did a potential of about 150 pips. It did 150 pips, then it pulled back a little, right? And then later did about 238 pips. Okay, so unlike the price trap, guys, you are not meant to trail this strategy. All right, you are not meant to trail the strategy. All right, so that's a disclaimer for you guys. Don't trail the strategy. All right, just take your 30 pips profit and look for another potential trade. Okay, I'll go over the confirmations again so that you guys can get it, and I'll take your questions. All right. So your number one confirmation, guys, is you want to see your MA crossing. Let me make this bold for you guys to see. All right. You want to see your MA lines crossing. And then right here, we had our MA lines crossing. Right here, we had our MA lines crossing. Hold on, guys. Okay, like I said, I'll take your questions later on, guys. Everyone, I'll take your questions later on. Okay, so I'm going over the confirmations again, guys. Everyone, the confirmations is number one, you want to see your MA crossing down for a sell, or your MA crossing upwards for a buy, all right? And this trade we are looking at right now is a sell trade. How do I know? Because the MAs are crossing downwards at this point right here. All right, we have the black line crossing down. Okay, now we need an Aiki candle. That is our number two confirmation, an Aiki candle. And for your sell, your Akinashii candle is a flat top. Guys, you need to make sure that it is a flat top. All right. If it is not a flat top, family, if it is not a flat top, don't take the trade yet. All right. Like what we have here, not a flat top. Don't take the trade yet. All right. And right now we have a flat top candle as the second one, but our MACD is not yet below our zero line. All right, our MACD is not yet below our zero line. At this point, our red is still above, our black is still, our green is still above. Okay, and then on the third candle, we now have our MACD. The green is now below, and the red is now touching the price line, which is the zero line. All right, and then our DMI is facing up, and our red line is also facing up. Guys, don't forget the red line on the DMI signifies your sell, and the blue line on the DMI signifies your buy. So after I finish this sell, I would go over to a buy confirmation so that you can see that it is still the same confirmations. Okay. So we have our confirmation one. At that point, we still have our cross here. We have our Akinashii candle right here. We now have our MACD and the red and the green line below. All right. And then we still have our momentum facing up. Don't forget, your black line on the DMI needs to be facing up. If it is facing down, you are not going to take the trade. All right. If your black line is like this one right here, like this one that I just highlighted, you are not taking the trade, family. You are not taking the trade. You need to make sure that the black is facing upwards and the red is also facing upwards. All right. That is how you get a good confirmation to enter the trade. And then, as we rightly see, the moment you enter the trade from that point, all right, from the green point right there, the market did a little bit of pullback, I think about 15 pips or 20 pips pullback, and then came and smashed your 30 pips take profit, and even the 50 pips take profit, right? And then, like I said, it went ahead to do a potential of 150 pips. But you are not meant to trail this strategy, all right? I'm not the owner of the strategy. The strategy owner does not trail the strategy, okay? So take your 30 pips or your 50 pips and leave the market, okay? This strategy is not a trailing strategy. I keep repeating that, guys. Unlike the price trap, this is not a trailing strategy. Take your 30 or 50 pips and go away. So I'll quickly do the buy now, and I'll take your questions, okay? So let me go over to see if we have a buy. Let me see Eurochef. Eurochef. Okay. So Eurochef is here, family. Let me see this. All right. I love this. Okay, so our first confirmation, like I rightfully said, is you want to see the MA lines crossing. You want to see the MA lines crossing, okay? And then we have them crossing at this point. This point right here, we have them crossing, all right, which is fantastic, okay? So let me bring out my vertical line and align them for everyone to see, okay? So I bring out the vertical line. I come to the point at which they are crossing right there, okay? I bring it down on the MACD. Man, this was a very fantastic trade. Very, very fantastic trade. And I bring it down also to the MACD. So let me zoom in for everybody to see. This is a very, very good trade. All right. So I believe everybody can see better now. Okay. So we have it crossing at this point. And at that same time, family, at that same time, we have the MACD, both the red and the green line above our price line. Okay. We have it above our price line. This is our price line right here, the black line, and this is our MACD. So we have confirmation one at the MA crossing, yes. Confirmation two, is it an Akinashii candle? Yes. Confirmation three, is the MACD lines, the red and the green, are they above your price line? Yes. Confirmation four, family, we have the momentum candle, we have the momentum line, which is the black line, facing up, and we have the blue facing up also. The previous trade, it was the black and the red because it was a sell. But now we are checking a buy. So it needs to be the black and the blue. All right. So family, automatically we have a 4/4 confirmations instantly. You are not waiting for anything. You take your buy. You take your buy into the market. So let's see if this trade actually delivered on the 50 pips and the 30 pips stop loss. All right. So let's see if it delivered. Okay. So you enter the market. You enter the market. Let me bring out our line. You enter the market almost immediately, guys. You don't have to wait for the candle to close. You enter the market almost immediately. So let's say you enter the market from this point, right? That will be your green point, your entry. All right. You are taking a 30 pips take profit. Hold on, guys. Let me make this a little bit smaller. All right. So let's say you enter the market somewhere in between. From your entry, you want to take a okay, this went about 121. Okay, so this would be your stop loss for the trade, somewhere around this zone. And then your take profit will be somewhere around this zone. All right, but that is if you're doing a 50 pips take profit. But like I said, I usually like to be safe in the market. I just take a 30 pips take profit or a 20 pips take profit, and I'm out of the market. The reason is because we like to be safe in the market. All right, being safe is the #1 priority in this business. Being safe. All right, put your stop loss in the market. Put your take profit. This is a 50 pips take profit. But if you are to do the 30 pips that I recommend, all right, you don't have to take my own. You can take the 50 pips take profit and 30 pips stop loss that the owner of the strategy is using. Okay, but from experience, I have been able to be more profitable with the 30 pips than the 50 pips, okay? That is even the more reason why I keep saying you are not meant to trail this strategy. You are not meant to trail it, okay? Take your take profit and leave the market, all right? Take your take profit and leave the market, okay? So guys, I'm open for questions now, all right? Let me have your questions. Let me go to the chat box and let me have your questions.